Alright, so the Templar. We are back in World... Actually, it's not World of Warcraft anymore, where is it? Conquest of Azeroth. We're still playing on the... trying to figure out if we can make the Templar fun. And I think it's pretty fun. We're still trying to figure out the class, which is going to take some time. I'm going to change this character's name at some point, because I'm not really keen on this character name. Even though I've used Faithdriven as a name for priests, typically, in World of Warcraft, I'm not really keen on it for this character. Alright. This character's weird because you do like sneaky damage. You actually do quite a bit of damage, and in a way you don't always know that you're doing a lot of damage. Anyways, hold on a second, I gotta change my blind configuration here. The mini bind is blinding me. Alright, ready for some death and destruction. Todor, what's up, man? Am I hyped? I'm always hyped. Screen looks a little dark, though, doesn't it? Is it just me? It looks a little dark. I think it's just because the sun's coming through my window behind me, and it's kind of making the screen look darker. We need to kill somebody. Give me somebody to attack. We are currently level 25. You're just scrolling? Scrolling! Rolling. Scrolling. Oh, here. Do we have our thing up? I think we do. Now we do. I tell you one thing. I can jump off of any height and take no damage. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I certainly can jump from any height with this character and take 0 damage. Almost 2 AM there. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, this ability here, like, your fall damage is reduced and you walk on water at all times. So I can walk on water and basically jump off of any height and take no damage. Which is kind of cool, I guess. What we got going on here? This guy's good on... he's okay on health. Ooh. We're just... or do you want to waste our stun on this guy? He's kiting. Incoming stun, incoming stun. Oh, the stuns! Uh-oh. Oh, I see you later. Oh, wait, we got somebody else. We got more. We got more. Can I? Well, let's see what we can do here. Oh, big damage! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, that's fine. You can kite me all you want. Because in the end, it doesn't even matter. I went so far, I'm so long. Cleave, cleave, cleave. Dot, 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 cleaver here. Big damage. Big damage! Yeah, way better than Guardian. It's a lot more interesting, for sure. Big damage! Boom. Boom. Oh, no, stun. No, 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 stun. Alright, fine. Cleave, dot, dot. Okay, spread the dots. Spread the dots. Move away, move away, move away. Heal. Boom.
You were screwed.
Nah. Oh, right before I hit my heal, he must have had some sort of a... He had some sort of ability there that did a lot of damage at the end, because I actually pressed my heal button, but just a fraction of a second too late. We're doing pretty shitty on damage. Yeah, we're doing okay. We need more DPS for sure. I'm still not sure if my rotation is the right rotation. I'm gonna try to buff my teammates here with as much as I can. But we're going. We should really go. We should go Vindication into. I think we should go Vindication Righteous dot dot dot. Yeah, so it's gonna be. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let us do that. Vindication. Why did we get our ass kicked so bad is what I want to know. What the fuck happened here? Cleave. There it is. Spread. No, 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 no. Spread. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, big damage. Okay, finisher, finisher. Oh! It wasn't much, though. It wasn't much damage. But it was enough. It was enough. We don't have our charge up, and we don't have our ring up. Ring down, charge down. So we're just going to go into boom, dot, dot, dot. Big finisher, big finisher! I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the finisher went or not, but he died. So one thing I learned, it's so stupid. This makes me feel incredibly dumb, and I'll tell you here when we get a minute of silence. Cleave, cleave, finisher. All right, let's just stun this guy. Do we have a stun? Do we have a ring? We do have a ring.
You were screwed.
Okay, I don't like this healing ability on being on the S key, and I'm tempted to put it on something else. I don't know. We'll leave it there. It's just maybe I just need to be better. But what? Where's the res? The fuck just happened? Oh, I think the server crashed. I think the server crashed. Don't tell me why. Maybe the server didn't crash. That was weird. Why does my team suck so bad? Why is my team so shitty? Why am I number 1 on DPS and I'm only level 25? These are the things we need to know. That was a huge lag spike, man. Is my team even coming? They're just sitting here. I'm not going to fight like 10 people. That looks like a recipe for disaster. Let's take out this person who's just standing over here. What do you say? That's because it's a tentacle of Seathon. It is a tentacle of Seathon. Well, let's go, buddy. Let's go, Mr. Doomshade. Mr. Undead Reaper. Let's wait for his slow ass to get up here. Come on, Slowpoke. There he is. What do we got going on here? So what I was going to say is why I feel so stupid is imagining I'm fighting somebody. Like, imagine I go in and I'm fighting an enemy. And imagine the enemy is this tombstone up here. See this tombstone? I'm running this direction to attack this guy. He's standing still doing something. He's standing still casting. Maybe he's stunned. Most players that I run into in Battlegrounds, they're not very... I'm not going to... They're not very smart. They backpedal or they run away from me, which I guess is normal. But what I'm doing that's really stupid is I'm running this way at this tombstone who's an enemy. Once I hit him, what does he do? He tries to run away from me in this direction, right? So what I'm doing that's really, really stupid is I'm running up to him, and when I get this close, a lot of times I start strafing this way. I'll like run up to him, and then I'll start strafing like this, attacking him. This is really dumb because if he puts any kind of a slow on me and continues to move in this direction, he will gain separation from me, and I will no longer be in range. I'll be this far away. So what I should be doing, which I just thought about this because I'm such a fucking idiot, what I should do is when I'm chasing a person down on foot and I start hitting them, I should position myself here. Like, I should go and hit them, and as they're backing up or moving away from me, I should position myself a little bit behind them. Not a lot. I don't want to tip off what I'm doing. Just position myself a little bit, like here. So if they do slow me, and they continue to move in the direction they are going, which is this direction, it will take them a lot longer to get out of range of my abilities. See what I'm saying? So what I'm doing is I'm trying to position myself in a better situation so that they can continue moving, that way. It takes them longer to get distance. And it's just a simple thing, and I just can't believe I'm so stupid. You know what I mean? I think it's just because I've been focusing so much on... I mean, normally I would do this, like if I was playing regular WoW, but because I'm focusing so much on the new character and all the abilities my new character has and not really being comfortable with all these new abilities yet, I just wasn't thinking in that way, Yeah, 9% of our NPCs in general. So you'll see me try to position myself a little bit better. And I'll have to zoom the camera out a little bit only because I have to charge my own teammates to heal them. So... So my camera's going to be a little different. Okay, where is everybody? I probably should go back to... No. I don't know where to go. And of course, how did we lose the lumber mill, really? There's like 2 people right there. They both, did they leave? No, there's still 2 people there. So just keep a comfortable distance. Okay, I think 3 on 2, not the best odds. The Templar has been very strange. It feels like a rogue paladin. Like, we have these kind of combo points. They call them oaths, but you're stacking oaths. And the more oaths you have, when you do certain abilities, you do more damage. Also, there's different types of oaths that you use, and think of them as seals. So the oaths are kind of like, they have duplicate kind of effects. Well, it's so hard to explain, right? Like, if I go up to this enemy here, so I've got this ability here called Righteous Lunge. But when I use Righteous Lunge, it basically gives me an oath, right? So if I do this, it gives me an oath. But if we hover over the oath, which is this one, right? This is the oath. But, let's see. But because we use that ability, theoretically, it should also... It says your abilities damage or heal for 6% more. So when I added that combo point, this oath, the particular type of oath I added is going to have this effect on it. So basically, I want to use this ability to apply that oath. Then I want to use this ability here, Vindication, to apply damaging abilities have a 20% chance to trigger Zealotry, right? So, and then I have another one, which is this one called Condemn. So I have 3 different kind of abilities that I'm using, right? And my rotation typically goes Righteous Lunge. Actually, I'm sorry. It goes Condemn first, then Righteous Lunge. Because I want to condemn them, because let me just reset the damage meter. And I don't even know if all this is correct. I'm just doing this based off of what I think, of what I perceive the tooltips to mean. So I'm not 100% sure that what I'm telling you is accurate. So, but if I understand what these tooltips are telling me, then what's going to happen is I'm going to do Vindication, which is going to mean that my damaging abilities now have, after I do that, have a 24% chance to trigger Zealotry. Zealotry is this ability here, which gives me a, which basically says your offhand auto attacks now trigger Zealotry. So basically, it's triggering like basically an offhand attack. It's like like an extra attack. So if I go up here and I do this ability, Vindication, right? And we look at damage done. You can see we've already procced 2 Zealotries, right? Now we've procced 3. So it's just increases the chance that I can proc additional offhand attacks, like free offhand attacks. And then this one here, Righteous Lunge, theoretically is going to increase my healing and damage by 6%. So I'm gonna go Vindication into, and I think I've got this written down right here. So my rotation is Vindication. Actually, this is wrong. I've actually since changed this. I'm gonna go Vindication, Righteous Lunge into Condemn, into Condemn, into Righteous Upheaval, which is my combo point, so to speak, or oath finisher. So Condemn increases my critical strike chance by 3%. So if you look at my, and we know that this works that way because if you look at my melee here, right? If you look at melee, you can see my crit is 3%, or I'm sorry, 7.73%. But watch what happens when I hit Condemn once. It goes to 10%. Well, I hit it again. It goes to 13%. I hit it again. It goes to 16%. So every time I use Condemn, it stacks up to 3 times. It increases my crit by 3%. So because that works in that fashion, I can assume that these other tooltips work the same way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the mob with Vindication because I want to increase my chance, right? I want to increase my chance to get Zealotry procs, which is more damage. Then I'm going to go into Righteous Lunge because I want to increase my damage. I want to say, okay, I want my damage to be increased by 6%. I want my healing. So, and then I'm going to stack my crit. I could do crit first, but I figure if I'm doing abilities that are generating this crit, they're also doing damage. So why not get the 6% increased damage right away, right? So let's do Vindication, into Righteous Lunge, into 3 Condemns. Then we're going to do our finisher, which is Righteous Upheaval. I don't think we'll be able to do any of this against these mobs. They'll probably die before I can get that far, but let's see. I'm sure they're going to die. So we're going to go boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, and finisher. So we did get the full rotation off there, right? That was the full rotation. And that was, like I said, you know, that was Vindication, Righteous Lunge, Condemn, Righteous Upheaval. And then, of course, we can also, instead of using Righteous Upheaval, we could also use our healing ability, Benediction, which consumes our oaths to heal myself. So if I go up to here and I let this mob hit me, right, watch this. I'm going to let him hit me, so hopefully he'll hit me. There, let's get another mob. We need more damage against us here. All right. Oh, I forgot this is a range. So we're gonna take some damage. Okay. I'm gonna cleave. I'm gonna dot. I'm gonna dot. I'm gonna dot. Now I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal myself. And you can see we got 176 healing, right? Yeah. Yeah, the problem that I keep seeing is I don't understand why, but I keep seeing like strong classes getting buffs, and I don't understand why a strong class. It feels like what they're doing is, and I keep seeing strong classes getting buffed. They're buffing everything. Like I keep, yeah, exactly. They keep buffing everything. I don't see them really nerfing a lot of stuff. I see them nerfing a few things that are revolve around cooldowns or revolve around durations of certain things, or like Fellstalker or whatever it's called, Fell whatever can't like dash as often or something, or Barbarian can't dash so often. Fellstalker's shield maybe isn't quite as strong, but yet they're still getting buffs to their damage. I'm like, why are you buffing their damage? Their damage is fine. They don't need a buff to their damage, right? So they keep, I don't know why they keep buffing stuff. And I think to me the reason that they're doing is because they're trying to make the player base happy. They want people who are playing a barbarian to be happy. Oh, we nerfed your sprint, but guess what? We buffed your damage, right? Marius, what's up, man? So let's okay, so again, and the other thing we can, so let's do the rotation. We can also do a dot rotation, you know, the finisher with the, like, think of it as like a rogue rupture. You know, we can go boom, boom, dot, dot. And then we're going to do our finisher, and now this guy should just die, right? He's just going to die from the dot. And we can spread the dot with cleave. Now, cleave only spreads to one target, although we do have this ability here, Libram of Consecration, which causes my damaging abilities to deal holy damage to my target and to nearby enemies. So, I don't even, is there an, no, I have no Nixie buff. I'm a PvPer. I'm not doing any PvE stuff, so I don't think I'm going to keep, unless the buffs like persist through death or something. I don't know if, you know what I mean? So now, hopefully when we dot this guy, it's going to dot that guy,
You were screwed.
and now we'll finish, and it'll get both of them, right? We'll stun that guy, right? And watch him die through the... So even though we didn't really hit this crab, all we did was we cleaved the Naga. We came over, did the finisher, the Blade of Faith finisher on the Naga. Because I cleaved him, it spread that finisher onto the crab. You know what I mean? So I didn't see you play Rita. I'm not sure what you're saying, Marius. What do we got going on here? Apparently we have more abilities. Did I? Oh, I guess I leveled up. I forgot I leveled up. Chastise, nice. Yeah, I didn't realize I had actually leveled. So we've got another talent point. Yeah, this isn't World of Warcraft. This is Ascension WoW. Alright, so we can do Libram of Tenacity. Read from your Libram of Tenacity, reducing your physical damage taken. That's pretty cool. But can that stack with other stuff? And then we also have another Libram? Reading from your Libram of Fervor grants you spell power equal to 30% of your agility, and attack power equal to 30% of your intellect. Interesting. Read from your Libram of Tenacity. This is a 3-minute cooldown, which is kind of long. We'll try it. Let's try it. I don't need to target anybody. Tenacity? I don't think we need to target me. This is... And also we need to get rid of that, because there's no target, right? Yeah, so get rid of that. 461. Yeah, retail's garbage. Yeah, sorry, I don't play retail WoW. Retail WoW is ugly. So I'm wondering if I can proc multiple Librams at once. So we're gonna hit this Libram, right? Now let's try to proc our other one. No, you can only have one Libram up. See, it took the place of the other Libram. Yeah, so (803) and I1. Okay. Actually, I don't know. Gotta keep forgetting which one's which. Consecration. Classic TB is okay, but I've played it too many times. I played World of Warcraft since 2004 beta. So I've played Burning Crusade more times than I cared. I played Burning Crusade not as much as Classic. I played Classic like years and years and years. I've played Wrath of the Lich King a ton. I've gone through TBC launch like 4 times. So the weak orders are just helpers. Like when we get really good on the class, a lot of these will eventually disappear. It's just because since the class is new, these are just reminders for me. It's just easier than looking all the way down at the bottom of the screen. You know, this is my stun. This is my ring that I drop on the ground. This is my self heal. This is my big self heal. These are basically 2 different Librams. One gives me protection, gives me like damage reduction, and the other one makes my abilities spread to multiple targets near me. So it's kind of like turning on an ability that does AOE damage. Like my abilities start to do AOE. So they're just basically more for tracking purposes. And then of course my DPS. Here, let's see. Librams. Let's put this under here. Yeah, let's put this down at the bottom. Okay, and then of course my core DPS is just my main DPS abilities, and this is just kind of whack-a-mole. It tries to show it's not really whack-a-mole in this character. This character, it does have some priority on which abilities you win, but yeah. Yeah, I can't really play World of Warcraft like Classic anymore because I've played it too long. Like, just look at my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel, just do a search for like, let me buff my party. Just do a search for like Classic WoW or something, and there's thousands. Probably I'm not even going to joke. There's probably like, if not thousands, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of me streaming Classic WoW. So, you know, I'm just kind of burned out on it. You know, I've done it too much. Been there, done that. You know, this is completely different. We're doing completely different stuff here. God, there's hardly anybody here. This isn't going to go too well. Oh, wait, I don't see anybody else. Let's see what we got. Oh, killing blow, see you! Another killing blow. Oh, look at the damage. #1 on damage with 3 killing blows. Alright, baby. The Templar. Showing a little bit of DPS there. I don't have the discs anymore. I used to have the original discs, but I don't have. I threw those out a long time ago. I should have saved them. I used to have the original Burning Crusade, massive like Ultra Edition, which I don't. Thanks, Various. Which I don't think I have anymore. You know. Servers. I don't know what happened. The guy disappeared. Boom! I didn't even realize I was stunned there. That was so weird. Might as well get... Look at this. What's going on here? I think the server's dying on us, guys. I think the server's due for a restart. You know what I mean? Still #1 on damage. Although we're not really doing a lot of damage. Yeah, the Matrix is definitely glitching. What, I took health? I thought I could take... I guess I can't take those long falls. Oh, killing blow! Killing blow! 6 killing blows. I'm not on top 1 damage anymore. I'm originally from Illinois, but I currently reside in Florida. I'm not a big fan of Florida. Oh, man, we got an achievement. Let's get this done. No! No, parkour fail!
You were screwed. You were screwed.
Holy crap. What the hell? So Stormbringer was definitely dotting me up. That was Stormbringer damage. Stormbringers are insane. They do a lot of damage. That was crazy how much damage that Stormbringer did. This didn't look so good because our team just wasn't really engaging. We'll see. I see just like a mess. Like, I don't know what's going on. These people are getting their ass handed to them. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a Rune Master, another Rune Master. Too many Rune Masters. Alright, let's do this. Cleave. Oh, payback's a bitch, isn't it? Payback's a bitch. Come on.
You were screwed.
He's dead. Come on, get me out of this stun. You are dead, my friends. You are dead, my friend. We're still not doing much damage. Ah.
You were screwed. You were screwed.
No. I needed the charge heal. We got it. We got the heal, baby. We got the heal. Oh no. No. The stupid douchey bag rogue is gonna, like a typical pussy. He targets the weak target, comes out of stealth and kills them. Woohoo! Look how tough I am. You are such a badass rogue. Oh my goodness, you can kill somebody who's like 25% health. You have earned my respect. Not really. No, you haven't. You're a douchebag. We will kill you later. Where's the rest of the team, man? Nobody's protecting our flag carrier. What is this? Is this a Templar? Oh, it's a Primalist. He charged me like a Templar would charge you. Can't have an MMO without some sort of stealth class that's going to be a total douchebag. Oh. Cap the flag. Victory. Victory. Jesus, can I fucking move?
You were screwed.
Ah!
You were screwed. You were screwed. You were screwed. You were screwed. You were screwed.
Raw. I kept trying to just kite that guy. I just trying to kite the shit out of that guy. So obviously we've got some big, like the Stormbringer is doing a crazy damage. We've got some big damage dealers in this battleground. Yeah. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 Thieves, yeah. Thieves in Guild Wars 2 are crazy. They're like crazy high skill ceiling. Where'd everybody go? Where did everybody go? Uh-oh. Horse. I'm just gonna watch her die. I just gonna watch her die. I'm like, you're going to die, my friend. Okay, now I'm the one who's gonna die. Now look at this, look at these mushrooms and shit. Yeah, I'm the one who's gonna die now. I have no defenses. I love the spell animations though. Those mushrooms all over you are so cool looking. Like the great spell animations. Man, my back's hurting today. I don't know what I did, but my back's killing me. This is what happens when you get old, guys. Oh, my back is just not feeling good. Let's go protect the flag carrier, I guess. So we're not doing dick. I mean, my damage blows. Look at this. 8,000 damage. Yeah, not good. I mean, you can do good damage. The battlegrounds are weird in this server because if the enemy team has a lot of casters and if they're stacking... Why is my fucking typing? Why the fuck are you typing? If the enemy has a lot of casters and they're stacking, it's very difficult for a melee class to do much. You know, because you're just going to get blown up if you try to engage. You know? It's very challenging. Your back has been great. Not my back. I'm old, man. I've had a bad back for about a year now. You know what I mean? And it's weird because some days I'll wake up and it feels fine, and some days like today it just hurts. It just freaking hurts. But you know what? I mowed the yard yesterday, and anytime I exercise where I'm bending over a lot, my back just kills. So I guess the muscles must be weak or something. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. This server's gonna crash right now. It's gonna crash. If the client doesn't crash, the server crashes. Fuck me. I get crashes on the client probably about, if I do like a stream for like 3 or 4 hours, I'll usually get like 1 or 2 crashes. Like, it's pretty common. But private server, not gonna be around forever. So it says disconnect. Well, we'll see. Oh, no, we got back in. It must have just been my client crashing. Yeah, it essentially does a lot of back pains. There's no doubt about that. Alright, well, that was just my client crashing, so. Well, what was it? Looks like I wasn't the only one. Because, like, most of my team's dead. I don't know what just happened. And the other team scored, by the way, so great. But I don't know what happened. My whole team's dead. Like, look, they're like all fucking dead. So, I don't know. Can we get him? I don't think we can. Oh, big heal. Big heal.
You were screwed.
Oh! Oh, that fucker. And I went to hit my heal. And that happens so much because the burst in this game always surprises me. Like, I went to hit my heal there, and he did his eviscerate, his finisher, and it just killed me. It just fucking killed me. I was around 35% health at that point. Like, my bar was like right about to here, like about 35%, and I went to use my my heal, and it was just too late. Too late. My bad, man. Now I'm pissed. That fucker. I gotta go kill that guy because that pissed me off. Because if I would have healed myself there, I would have killed him because he didn't. He'd already used his heal, so I would have had the advantage. That fucking blows. That's the second time today I've died because I just didn't pop my heal when I was supposed to. He is level 29, but I was kicking his ass. Look at this guy. Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button. God damn it. Ugh. Oh, come on, get off the fucking tree. And now I'm really getting fucking ticked off. I'm really getting fucking pissed. You are going to die, my friend. That's right. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. That was a waste of a ring. They were not exactly right behind me. But they were trying to get right behind me. Yes, they were. I'm so pissed off at that guy. I'm like, you are going to fucking die. And then I ran into a tree. And then I accidentally dismounted by hitting the wrong keybind. I just got off work, guys. I'm fucking tired, man. I just got off work like, what? I guess an hour ago. I never play well when I go from like 8 hours of working right to gaming. Doesn't work too well. Alright, let's cleave. Cleave! Actually, let's cleave this guy. Come on.
screwed.
He's got some big time heals going on here. Somebody's healing that flag carrier. Yeah, they have 2 healers. Let me look at that. So somebody was healing him. That's what I think of that. Yeah, alright. The problem is I don't always know who the healers are. Like, the healers are not so obvious in this game. You know? It's hard to tell who the healers are. I mean, if it's like a Sun Cleric, it's pretty obvious. And if it's a Blood Mage healer, it's obvious because he shoots out the red tendrils. But if it's like a Chronomancer or some other healer, I have no clue, man. Like, so I don't know who the healer is. You know, so it can be kind of annoying. Yeah, that was bad, though. I felt like we just... I don't know, this class is so weird. I have one battleground where I think this class is great, and then I have a battleground like that where I feel like my class kind of sucks. You know, it's like, oh, Templar was great this battleground, and then this battleground, oh, it kind of sucks. But again, I think all the melee classes, it just feels like... I know that some of the melee classes are pretty high up on the... I mean, you've got stuff like Barbarian, you've got Reapers are very high up on the 1v1s, but... You know, 1v1's one thing, Battleground's something else. I mean, you have like Rangers in 1v1s aren't that great, but in Battlegrounds, if played right, they're actually quite good. Okay, my mount I don't think is moving as fast as some of their mounts, so maybe it is. I think at level 30 we get the next rank of mount riding, I believe. Oh, 61 on all track, nice. Yeah, I'm half asleep right now, I'm not gonna lie.
screwed.
Oh, I just poured a Mountain Dew, so we're getting some caffeine going here. How are we doing on damage? Nah, I'm not great. In the middle of the pack, I guess. Let me try. Let's go with the agility. Got some killing blows there, baby. 4 killing blows, not too bad. I don't have any movement speed abilities. If this guy would ride ahead of me on a mount, I could charge him. But he's not going to. Personally, I don't. Oh, there he goes. Oh no, keep going on the mount, dude. Could have charged him if you went ahead on the mount. There's 2 Stormbringers. I don't think I can kill 2. Yeah, I can't kill. Should we try to kill 2? I don't know, it's going to be tough to kill 2. Especially when one's a Sun Cleric? Yeah.
screwed.
Yeah. That sucked. I couldn't really get off any damage. I got off a little bit, but... Meow.
You were screwed.
I'm dead. Got nothing. I got no cooldowns, nothing. Yeah, like a lot of classes, you're kind of weak. I mean, without some of your cooldowns, you're pretty weak. The other thing I'm not understanding is I must have ranked up that skill. Because this one, right? Where is it? Or is it not on my bars? I don't see it. Where the fuck did it go? It's weird.
You were screwed.
Where did it fucking go? Oh, it's because the server fucking crashed. So, remember I spent all that time creating my fucking auras? And the fucking server crashed. Remember I created a whole Libram section? It's completely gone. Because the client fucking crashed, man. I hate that shit, dude. I spent like, what, 8 minutes getting that set up correctly? Fuck my life. Yes, do that so I fucking waste my time again. Thank you. Thank you! Fucker. Urgh. Now we're gonna fucking exit the game so that we don't lose all the weak ores that we created. Actually, we should have created the macro. We didn't create the macro yet either. So we gotta do that. But as often as this damn client crashes, it's like I don't want to have to fucking do that again. Fuck that. I was wondering why, like in the middle of those fights, I was like, oh, I wonder if my 30% damage reduction is off cooldown. Every time I kept looking down, I was like, the weak ore was gone. I'm like, where the fuck did that weak ore go? Yes, yes, whatever. I'm typing it right. It always like fails it the first time for some weird reason. I'm just waiting for that next MMO, guys. I'm looking forward to Chrono Odyssey. I enjoyed Chrono Odyssey a lot more than this game. Like the combat system's, in my opinion, way better. It's more of an action-based combat system. You don't have like too many fucking abilities, like 10,000 skills. You know what I mean? It's like okay, it's still there at least. Now we're gonna exit one more time because I don't want to have to redo that fucking macro. Gonna make sure that all the macros, all the weak auras are persisted. Yeah, I was so mad that that level 29 killed me because that level 29 Templar, I had him, man. Like I was outplaying him, and then I fucking misclicked him. I didn't click my own ability, just like I was just like a fraction of a second too slow, and that's just because I'm fucking tired. Get off work and I'm fucking tired. I mean, I'm a programmer and all day I'm writing code, and sometimes when I get off work, my brain is just mush, you know, from like coding all day. And sometimes, especially when I'm going to Conquest of Azeroth, where I have all these new classes I've never played before, and I'm trying to remember what the abilities are, and I'm making 10,000 excuses, but it can be frustrating. So it can be a little frustrating. All right. Finally, our weak auras are there. It looks good. Boom. 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 That was actually just to finish off one combo. Well, three combos, I guess, but it always looks good against the PvE targets. Then you go into battlegrounds and it's like you just like your finishes do like fucking no damage. Like it's ridiculous. Is it strong in PvP? It's okay. I mean, the damage potential at 60 seems pretty good. Like, your damage is pretty good, but the struggle is, I think, from the same thing that most melee struggle from, which is, you know, outside of, like, Reapers or something, you know, like, you struggle from getting kited, and you struggle against certain casters, you struggle getting kited, but you do have good damage, and you've got pretty good healing, too, so it's, but I haven't, you know, I've only played the class for a couple days, so it's one of those things where I'm not quite sure yet, you know. What the fuck? What am I stunned? Like, there's no one even near me. Like, what kind of stun is that? There's like nothing next to me. Hello, mister. Oh, nice lag there. Nice server lag. Yeah, but I think the class is pretty... The server keeps doing these lag spikes, man. too many lag spikes. Watch this. I don't know what I'm watching. What is he? He said, watch this. What am I supposed to watch? Primalist. Stonebond. What am I watching? He's like, watch this. Let's take a look. Stonebond. He's not really doing anything crazy, damage-wise. You want to watch something? Watch this. Boom! Well, it wasn't really boom, but he died anyway. Look, I can run this way too. I can run this way too. I can run that way too. Oh no, you dead too. You're dead too. She like that time Tadora was doing what I was telling you about with the movement, like trying to move parallel and stay, you know, go the same vector that they're moving. You got to break down the battlefield by vectors, man. We got to move in the right direction, man. Sometimes I'm going in the wrong, picking the wrong path. Oh, we got a lot of people here. Let's do it. Let's cleave, baby. Okay, that's fine. You want a piece of me? All right, fine.
You were screwed.
It was a knight of Zoroth, and now he is dead. Yeah, we're not doing much in the way of damage, are we? Nah, not really. Don't know what I'm doing. Running around in circles here. Where's the way out of this place? Get me out of this maze? Watch those mob. Look at those guys die to my debuffs. That was awesome. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. You're dead. You're dead, but I didn't kill you. I am very sorry that I did not kill you. This is Zazawel. Do we want to kill this person? Oh, fine. Oh, he charged out of my ring. That was good. I wonder if that would have been really cool if he anticipated.
You were screwed.
Yeah, there's nothing I do there. Too many. Did you see like death grip charge? Death grip charge. Meow. Oh, good times, good times. He knocked him off, dude. That was pretty cool. What was that, Chronomancer? I didn't know a Chronomancer had a knockback, but he just sent that dude flying, man. Are we ever going to get any upgraded gear? Not really. 4 agility? Nah. Oh, somebody's texting me. Somebody's texting me. Oh. Fuck, man. My stock just dropped like... I was up so much on money on this stock today and it just dropped 15%. I'm still up though. Still up. I hate this battleground. Yeah, I definitely need to get some better gear. I'm actually high enough level now that I think my other character could probably make a set of plate gear for me.
You were screwed.
Thank God. Let's do that. Let's make some real gear. I don't know if I have all the materials. Let's find out.
What can I do for you? Fate travels. How are you? Keep your feet.
What is all this gear I have? Is the server crashing again? Sergeant's plate, knights.
Be good.
The hell? I don't know how much iron ore I have. Don't really need true silver. What was it? Iron. It's like no ore here. No ore. Damn it. Iron. Strength isn't really what we want. I don't even know if I have do I have iridescent pearls? You would think I would. You know what? I gotta check my other characters. I really need to install an add-on for that. But I'm too lazy. Trying to craft some gear for my Templar. Move your ass. Maybe I don't have any. I might not have any iron on my other characters. It's kind of a bummer. It looks like I don't have any iron. We'll check one more character, then we'll jump back on the blacksmith. Oh, this stuff's like changing in level automatically when I ca- that's weird. If it's changing in level, I want to try something. It looked like it was changing in level when I opened up the mailbox. If that's the case, would it like that can't be right. That's got to be like that can't be right. Please make me not have to log on to another character just because I'm freaking heavy stone. I was gonna say, I know I got heavy stone. Hmm. Why don't I know all the green iron recipes? Fuck. Lame. Man, shit is so fucking expensive, dude. 33 silver for like 1 iron bar. Oh, here we go. Iron bar upgrade, kids. 2 gold. Is that cheaper than buying the actual bars, though? Let's take a look. Iron bar upgrade kit it requires 9 iron bars, so you're way cheaper just to buy the upgrade kit, probably. Iron bar up. And we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we got plenty. We got plenty. I know him. Much is true. Are they on sale? Nice. Come on, man. I got fiber optic. Why is this website so slow? What the hell, man? Line for dreams, head over heels, will turn to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I bought a ticket to the world. All right, what do we got? What do we got? To write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be said. Let's make some green iron gauntlets. Let's take a look. What is it? It is heirloom leveling gear, limited time deal. And shit's still fucking expensive. 55 credits, dude. That's too rich for my blood. Dude, that's way too rich for my blood, man. They are really ripping. They're really pulling people's money. I don't want to say ripping them off, but they're really getting a lot of money out of people with that stuff. So we got the critical might, which is okay. We want agility. Oh, that's a no. What do you mean it's a full set? All night long. What do you mean that's a full set? Let's go back. Always slipping from my hand. You're saying 55 was the whole set? No way. Let's take a look. Oh, we got the shoulders of agility though. Sweet. That's like the best thing we could possibly get, probably. And now we need leggings. Green iron leggings. We want the leggings of agility or... What's agility stamina? I never can remember what agility stamina is. Come on, agility stamina. Okay, we got stamina. Oh, well, whatever. We got the green iron leggings of stamina. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of stamina. Still, I don't even have that much credits, man. You're saying, oh, so it's a whole set. So I would get the male gear, right? This one, the champion's battle gear, right? That's right, Blue. I would get the champion's battle gear, this one. I've only got 26 credits, and it's 56 credits. So... Well, I'm making all this armor for nothing. Is that what you're telling me? Here, let's take a look. If we wanted to, we need, what was it? Let's say we want to get 30 more credits. Oh, it's only at $10. Son of a bitch. Son of a beach. I'm not rich. I is not rich. I just bought a guitar yesterday, Blue. Yeah, let's get in voice, because I am tired. I'm tired, dude. But then I can't sing if I'm in voice. Son of a...
Hello there.
Hello there. So,
Hello.
The male set is the champion's gear, I believe, right? Let's see.
Yes, that would be agility male.
That's what I need, is male and agility.
Just as an
Here.
FYI, that would not work for your ranger if you wanted to try to get multiple sets. That would work.
Oh. Really? Well, what's the ranger use? Oh, you can't...
Maximum leather.
Oh, it's leather?
Mm-hmm.
How much are you enjoying the ranger? Now, isn't it kind of like a rogue gameplay a little bit, though? That's the one that kind of steered me away from that class a little bit.
It can be, but it's not... doesn't have a whole... Like, it does and it doesn't. I linked a video of a guy that I watched do PvP a lot. He did a 49 ranger brigade gameplay. It does have stealth component to it, but you can start from stealth. It has a not necessarily a charge mechanic, but it does have like a cheap shot / battle step built into one, so you can essentially get on your target immediately from stealth.
Well, let's see.
I think it's
Remember
like 20
this?
yards away.
Remember this video you gave me? Where does he put the guy speaking in a different language? Where does he put it?
That's
I
a B,
wonder.
I think.
They get in B.
But he does play it.
Oh, he does play the brigand.
Top of B. Yeah, he plays brigand.
Are you sure?
And he plays
Because
it pretty highly.
I'm seeing ranger in C.
It says, oh, is it C?
Yeah.
Top of C.
Top of C, and he's got Templar top of B, or almost top of B.
Wait,
But-
where? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. I mean, it's up to you. I haven't encountered Templars being that much of a problem, but maybe in Arena or 1v1's it's a different story.
Well, okay, so what do you... You're playing the brigand. So how much of your damage is coming from range damage as you're playing the character?
It's a confusing statement because all of your finishers are ranged, but they also don't have a minimum range in Brigade.
Oh, so
they
you
do have a minimum range in archery.
So you can basically do a ranged finisher right in somebody's face.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about stuns and mobility? How many self-healing abilities do you have? How many stuns do you have? And how many abilities do you have that can cleanse roots, like Hand of Freedom? Do you have anything like that?
So you have your Adrenaline Rush, which I didn't realize the first 30 levels that it even did this. I thought it was just a sprint. But it clears harmful effects, which does include some stuns or some fuse. I haven't figured out which ones what it does.
But it doesn't make you immune to roots during the duration.
It does not make it
Okay.
It doesn't?
Because
I haven't seen that many people that actually do it again. Usually it's somebody else who does it to me. I don't believe it makes me immune. You also have a evasion sort of thing. It does more than just that, though. Let me look. What does this do?
So you have a sprint, right? You have a sprint and you have an evasion.
Yeah. 1 minute cooldown. Oh, it's a minute and a half, but with talent, it goes down to a 1 minute cooldown for 40% increase.
Okay.
And removes harmful effects. That's one. Oh, that explains a lot on my archery spec. And then you have a dodge increase. I think it goes up to 75% increased dodge. And when you dodge, you gain 2% health and 5 focus, which is essentially their energy.
Okay.
And then
your primary
also get a vanish.
Primary stat is agility.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get a vanish. If someone... Okay, so if you're getting attacked by a Templar, you just kite them?
Yeah, you get Snapseed, which is your pushback. That's on a 16-second cooldown.
What if a Templar stuns you? What if a Templar uses his stun on you? What do you do?
So... kind of sit there through it sometimes.
Okay.
I also have Crippling Shot that's currently on a 4.8 second cooldown and lasts for 5 seconds.
Okay.
And then Brigand also gets Hook Shot, which is a 2-part where at first you just throw something at them that does a little bit of damage, and then if they're bleeding, you can hit it again to essentially charge to them.
Wait, you crippled? What is it called?
You throw a hook at them, and if they're bleeding, it sticks in them, and you can hit the ability again and essentially charge to them. You pull yourself to them.
Okay, I gotcha. That's actually really good. It's like a grappling hook then, because you know how much I love grappling hooks.
Except it's not unlike the grappling hook of retail. It's or maybe it is like the melee hunter version. I haven't dealt with that one, but it doesn't go to a particular location. It goes to a person.
Yeah, well, grappling hook goes to a person in retail.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can talent a disarm. Your stun is a 45-second cooldown. And starts out initially at 6 seconds, but you can gain additional 5 seconds if you use it with 5 advantage or 5 combo points. And it is ranged, so up to 35 yards away.
I'm sorry, say that. What was that skill again? I was trying to read something. What was it? I'm sorry.
It's called Cutthroat, but it's your stun. It's a
Cutthroat,
35-yard range, and it starts at 6 seconds, but you can push it up to 11 seconds. But I don't know if that's the PvP duration or not.
Okay.
You also have a survival potion, which dispels poison and bleed diseases.
Okay.
and removes another poison or disease
What's
every 3
the
seconds for 9 seconds.
what's the cooldown on that?
1 minute. And you
Oh,
talent
that's
it
good.
so that you can heal yourself for 10% of your health every tick. So every 3 seconds you get 10% of HP.
So you get 30% total,
Yep.
and it's a 1 minute cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
That's really strong. That's like super strong.
You can also craft brewed water skins, which give you
I remember
at
that.
60. It's giving me 760 health and 25% of my mana or focus.
And how often can you use the
I
water
feel like it's
skin?
more than that. I want to say it's a 2 minute cooldown. I've never
2-minute
actually
cooldown?
seen the cooldown. Like it's just like bugged on my screen. So I don't know what
It definitely
the
sounds
actual
good.
cooldown.
It sounds like they got a good toolkit.
They've got a lot of tools, but they aren't particularly overpowered. Like they don't really have absorbs, and they don't have anything to like root other people besides crippling shot. So it's like it doesn't have. It's not quite. It's strong. I feel like it's strong to be a good contender and be a good skilled class, but it doesn't have the things that would push it to being overpowered.
Okay, and how's the damage then? Just average?
It's pretty good. I was topping charts until I hit 60.
Yeah, the one thing with the class I'm playing, Templar, I know there's an ability that you get around level 50 where you basically just start pulsing. Like you do like a pulse every so many seconds, and everybody near you takes damage. And also, during that effect, you also, I think, do more damage. But apparently, it's super powerful. And I know right now, like if I get like 4 or 5 stacks of oaths on somebody and do my finisher, it hits really hard. And I'm only level 26, so I mean, it'll like take half of someone's health off if I had to do a lot of 6. What's weird is the oaths go up. They go up really high. Like
Yeah, Brigand is more
I don't
consistent and
know.
less bursty. It does have an execute, which is called Assault, and it's a finisher execute. And so it does 225% weapon damage or 400% weapon damage with the dagger plus 684. And if they're bleeding, it does 1.5 damage, and it increases based on how many combo points you have.
Okay.
I don't know if that's showing me the amount with full combo points, because that's what I'm at right now. So you do have a finisher that is a melee finisher, or a melee execute, that is. And then you have a buff called Dirty Blades, which allows you to get healing reduction on them, 40% healing reduction, as long as you're meleeing them.
Right.
So the only reason I brought it up is just because if you did want to look at the Ranger at some point, you wouldn't be able to use that mail set.
Yeah,
Whereas
I
if
think.
you chose leather, it could go for both. You just would be a little bit more squishy than usual in Templar.
Yeah, with the Templar, like I don't, because I can craft, like I just crafted some green iron stuff. I crafted the shoulders, the gloves, the leggings. I can craft the chest piece, but I have to be level 31 to equip it. But I'm thinking this green iron set's gonna last me to probably like level 35 easy, and then at that point I can probably craft the mithril set. So, and I don't think I would craft the mithril because you can't wear plate, but the mithril's mithril. So, I mean, so I don't really think I need the heirlooms per se, because those are good, but they're more like for leveling than they are for like super amazing stats. I mean, at least from what I've seen, like the weapons I have, like the heirloom weapons, they aren't as good as like the blue weapons I get from like battleground bags as far as damage wise. They're not as good.
It can kind of depend on the class and what you want out of them. Most melee blue weapons out of those BG bags are probably going to be better for at least a short time unless you consistently get them. So there's that. But I know for my casting Venomancer, I don't have any battleground stuff because it just isn't, or actually my Venomancer in general. Just because spell power is not a vanilla stat on PvP stuff. So a lot of the PvP stuff is kind of meh for me.
Yeah. Is there a stamina one? How much stamina is it? But I should go for stamina, I think, on my bracers. they are honoring the level requirements for enchantments, so I can't do like the highest level enchantments on gear, unfortunately. Like if it says requires level 30, it requires level 30. And
Once
then
you hit level 30, you can put Strider on your weapons and get 40 agility proc at level. I think that's what it is at level
Strider?
30. It scales. It's essentially the agility version of Crusader. I've
Okay.
noticed that regular Crusader, not Brutal Crusader, but regular Crusader and Strider allow you to start getting the procs at level 30, but they're not full effect. They're at like 42 stat per proc, and then when you hit 60, it goes up to 100.
Go with honor, friend.
Sometimes my inventory freaks me out. Sometimes oh, I don't even have the boots. I didn't make the boots. Could I not make boots? Or let's see. I thought I did make them. Feet. Yeah, we made the green iron boots, didn't we? Yeah, the right. No. Oh god, I gotta search. Holy shit. Green iron. Holy shit, I don't think I did make the boots. They're not in my bag. And it requires coarse. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't have any coarse grinding stone. So coarse. I'm sure. I think I got some in the bag though here. Coarse, yeah.
Light bless you.
And we have two. Oh, so I bought just the right amount of enhancements. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll probably buy the leather set for the brigand, the heirloom set, and I'll just gonna like craft some gear for the Templar, and just roll with the crafted gear. Plus, again, I can enchant gear too, so I'll craft the gear and then I'll enchant it and send that over. I don't know if I can enchant the heirlooms. I probably can. I probably could.
Yeah, you can
go to this character here and pull out the heirlooms, enchant them, and then send them to the actual character. I don't have the enchantment for the agility. I'd have to look to see if it's in the auction house. But you said I could use it at level 30?
Same with Crusader.
Damn, that's nice. What do you remember what it's called?
Strider.
Strider, okay. I'll check the auction house right now and see if they got it. We get the Boots of the Beast. Ooh, agility attack power. Very nice. That's not bad. Okay, so I've got... Alright, cool. So yeah, so I just crafted gloves, shoulders. Check this out. I just crafted gloves, shoulders, pants, and boots. And I enchanted and bracers. And I enchanted the bracers and the boots. I didn't enchant the gloves though, did I? No. I gotta enchant the gloves. Enchant hands. And whoops. Hands. Sure, I've got agility here, right? Greater agility requires level 30. Agility requires level 20. Perfect. I think that's 5 agility, isn't it? Yeah, very nice. I'm tired, man. How's your work been going?
It's pretty alright.
It's been tough to get much done lately. Our team's so weird right now. We're in such a slow part of, we're really, really busy for like 3 years. The last 3 months we've been really, really slow because while they transition our workflow process to a different kind of management team. So anyways, I've got this ticket to add cancellation tokens to synchronous methods so that if someone loads the page and it goes into this on-parameter async call, which handles any kind of methods that may change based on parameters that are hitting the page. If someone navigates from the page or does anything that disposes the page, then I handle this cancellation token that says, hey, it's basically expired, and it will tell any calls to the database to end. Because we were having issues where, especially with impersonation, because you can be a user, you can impersonate different users. Only developers can do that. But what would happen is, if you impersonate, the way it handles certain calls is a little bit different. Like the on-parameter set async would get called multiple times when you impersonate. It's really weird. It's just the way Blazor's applications work. And anyways, we had to make a bunch of changes to deal with some of that stuff. It's pretty complicated, actually. But anyways, okay, so I did that. So I mailed that, right? Let me buy this set. And it's called, which set am I getting? I guess I'm going to be buying the...
If you want leather, it'd be Shadowcraft for agility leather.
All right, we're going to buy the Shadowcraft set. Oh, I haven't... It doesn't matter who I send it to, right?
Right. Yeah, you'll open it up and take it as like a vanity or like save it like your transmog button will do.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing is your weapon tokens are actually click, and then it opens up a window and you choose what weapons or what weapon you want.
Okay, I just bought it.
And you get 3 weapon tokens.
Okay, I just bought it. It's right here in my bag. You know what, maybe put it in the bank just so I don't accidentally somehow delete it or something. Because that would freak me out.
Greetings.
I'm going to put this right here.
And that is going to fill up your inventory a little bit because it's got necklace, 2 rings, well, 1 trinket.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it might give you both trinkets. They'll be the same trinket, but I think it gives you 2 hands, 2 swift hands.
Mm-hmm. Let me check my wife's... Where is my phone? My wife's at her mom's, but she'll probably be on her way home soon. Yeah, I can't. Bitcoin was up today, and then it just fucking dive bombed down again. So sick of that. But everybody keeps... So actually, I have this one stock, this Cerebra Systems. Dude, it was up like almost 20% from when I bought it. And now it just dropped like a rocket. But everything did. It wasn't just this. It was all the tech stocks dropped. But I'm still up 2.6%. But man, I was up like 20%. I bought a new guitar. So I didn't tell my wife yet. So but I listed 2 guitars on Facebook Marketplace today just to see if they could get any takers, and then if not, I'll put them on Reverb. But it's nice if I can get them sell them on Marketplace because I don't have to ship them. Like I just do like local pickup. Yeah. And my wife sells stuff on Facebook Marketplace all the time. And what we do is, you don't give them your address or anything or your phone number. You just deal through Facebook, and you just meet them somewhere. You say, "Oh, I'll meet you up by this, Publix grocery store," and do the exchange. All right, so let's see how much better this gear is that I crafted. I mean, you can see I'm using level 7 gloves, and I'm using level 13 boots, and level 8 leggings. So these gear should be big. And I don't even have any rings, so we should check the auction house for rings as well. Although what we should do is we should go get some World Forged rings.
Your heirloom will also get you rings.
Oh. Oh, will it? Could I use it for this character? I probably could, because rings are just rings.
Yeah, they're not going to be the best, especially at 60, but...
Okay, so we got my leggings. They're going to give me 6 strength, 6 stamina, and 66 armor. So that's nice. My bracers are going to give me 60 armor and 7 stamina. My shoulders are going to give me... Whoa. The hell? Somebody just like yanked me. Did you see that?
I did not.
It looked like somebody just death gripped me. It was weird. Shoulders. Oh yeah, shoulders are a nice upgrade. And the boots are going to be a nice upgrade. Did I not? I thought I enchanted the boots. I didn't enchant the boots? Why is there no enchantment on these boots? Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what it is? Well, the bracers I can't equip because I'm not high enough level. Okay, I guess I didn't enchant the boots for some weird reason. Let me, I'm gonna have to send that back to my other character. That's weird. I could have sworn I did. Yeah, but I put a couple guitars up for sale, and if those sold, it would be about, like $1,600 just for those 2.
Nice chunk of change.
Yeah, and I've got another 4 to 6 guitars I'd like to sell, so I could probably net, around $3,000 or $4,000. But that's if they sell, so we'll see. And then I've got a guitar. I have a couple guitar. I have one guitar amp I'm considering selling. It's worth about 2,000, but I don't know. It's like kind of a vintage amp that I actually really like. The amp. The problem is it weighs 100 pounds, and it's just a pain to lug it around at my age. You know, I don't want to be carrying around 100-pound amps when I don't really need it. But it sounds fantastic. So I still think I would probably prefer just to sell it. Let me. I gotta check to see where the Wifatory is. Where's my find my? Here it is. Okay, she's still at her mom's house at the moment.
Since
Yeah.
I've had 60 in my Ranger, I have not won a single battleground.
Since you had 60? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I hate it. That happened to me when I first hit 60. Oh, no. For me, it was like the opposite. I think I hit 60 and I like won my first like 4 or something. It was really weird, which normally I lose everything. So I was like, well, this is kind of weird. Okay, so we grabbed the boots, and they're somewhere in my inventory. Yeah, and I definitely didn't enchant them, so let's enchant these. Enchant feet. Yeah, we can do... And I was going to do lesser... Oh, I remember I had to get the materials, but I just never did the enchantment. It's not like a super amazing enchant. It's like +3 agility, I think. Yeah, still, it's better. Still, 3 agility is 3 agility. It all helps in the end. Yeah, I found that like the rings in the auction house aren't even worth trying to buy. You're much better just going finding World Forged rings because they're going to be way better.
Really? Like the Bloodforge ones?
Well, yeah, I think. Well, not even the Bloodforged. I'm talking about like level 25. I feel like level 25, level 30, the rings you find in the world are going to be better than most rings, outside of maybe some sort of blue ring from a dungeon. But you know, the thing I just forgot about is in a couple levels I'm going to be 28, and then I'll be getting the PvP gear. So
yeah, well, at least one ring, but yeah.
Yeah, we get the one ring, but they have the belt and what is the belt and the boots?
I don't know that you get it at 28 for the
You
belt
do.
and the boots.
You do.
Okay.
You definitely get the belt.
Necklace.
You definitely get the belt. I'm not sure about the boots. You definitely get the belt. And I don't.
Necklace and ring are the one that I remember the most, as well as can you use bows?
Yeah. And you can get the bow too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good bow. It's not that great if you're looking for like Ranger isn't the best just because it's pretty fast.
All right. Well, I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Alright, so let's try this in the battleground with my new gear here. See how we do. I guess Blue took off. Blue, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. You didn't do your traditional welcome back when I came back.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to my wife for a moment.
Oh, no worries. I'm in a battleground on the Templar. Templar has this really unique ability. It has 3 charges, and you charge one of your allies, and it heals you and your ally. So it's kind of an interesting, yeah, you can kind of bounce around the battlefield quite a bit.
You were screwed. You were screwed.
One thing that's annoying is your finisher. One thing that's annoying is I have this finisher. The problem is when I use it, it's on cooldown for quite a while.
15 seconds, yeah?
No, it's like a 3-minute cooldown. No, wait, no, it's not that. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. It is, where is it? It is 20 seconds. So a lot of times I'll find myself where I'd use the finisher, then I stack up 3 or 4, kind of combo point things, kind of, sort of, oaths, whatever, and I'm ready to use it again, but it's not ready, and so then I have to use chastise, which doesn't do. I guess it does theoretically do pretty good damage. Okay, well, he's dead. It's kind of hard to get a feel for how much damage I do. So I was getting battlegrounds where my team just annihilates the enemy or my team sucks.
Yeah.
I never one where it's kind of even, you know, it's I think the brigand will be cool because you do have ranged ability, which is kind of nice, you know.
Yeah.
Because like I find like
Yeah, up until 60, it was feeling pretty good, and then I hit 60, and now everyone goes
Everyone's-
into a death ball in the
everyone's
flag
got,
running.
well, everyone's got gear, right?
There's a little bit of that, but it seems like it's just more coordinated overall.
Oh, interesting, huh?
Like people are actually playing correctly, so to speak.
Yeah.
It seems to be more decided on who has healers.
Yeah, I ran into that where to some degree. I don't really. I'm rooted. This is the other thing is if I get rooted, outside of using a trinket, I can't really do anything.
It's gotta be a no. I
Yeah,
don't even think they could be Templars.
and I'm rooted again. Some fucking rune master's targeting me.
Hmm. Yeah, those guys are a little bit annoying. Looks like he was a caster version, not the burst.
Yeah,
but
that's what. Yeah, I think he was caster because he wasn't trying to get on me melee wise, you know. You know what I like? What I love to do is when a necromancer has all the skeletons, I like to cleave and dot them up, and then pop finishers on the skeletons, because they're actually fairly squishy. If I do a big finisher, it takes out like 2 of them, and if I have my Legion of Consecration, which makes it hit up to 2 targets, I can actually 2 nearby targets outside of the one I'm hitting. I can actually like take out 3 skeletons at once, which is pretty cool.
with your leave oath, it should like stack up to get you more and more targets.
Yeah, it only does the target I'm hitting in 1 more though, unfortunately.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I thought it was every time you like every stack you gain 1 more additional target.
What if you hit it over and over?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to try that. I didn't know.
I was only really testing it on 2
You were
mobs.
screwed.
It's
No, I'm
difficult
just-
for me to remember.
Fuck. Yeah, I have to test it on like outside of a battleground. It's hard to test some stuff on a battleground, especially when I'm getting targeted. It's
Yeah.
much easier just to go against some PvE targets. Right there, I just got blown the fuck up, which is really annoying. I find this server, if you're a melee and you get targeted by multiple people, it feels so bad, you know, because you're just like stunned, dead. You can't do anything, and it doesn't even matter if you have Trink. It doesn't even matter, like unless you have an ability that makes you completely immune to damage and allows you to run away, which the Gladiator kind of has that because you do have a sprint that lasts for quite a while, and it makes you immune to roots, and you also have, you know, a couple of shields. It's easy on the Gladiator if you have your cooldowns up to get away, but that's not the case on the Templar. At least not yet, anyway.
I know Adrenaline Rush does break me out of certain. I think it's stuns, but not fears. I think is what the distinction is. I haven't fully tested it because, like you said, it's difficult to.
Yeah,
verify
sometimes it is.
in battlegrounds.
Well, for me to sit here and try to stack like 3 or 4 swings on a target when there's like 3 other targets trying to kill me, it's really hard, very difficult. Now, if there's just one person, like here, I got one person. I'm going to charge this person. And I'm going to charge him again. And I'm going to charge him even a 3rd time.
Yeah, so I stack it up to 3 times and it says it'll cleave up 3 targets.
Oh, nice. Well, I got this guy dead anyway. I just killed this guy.
I tend to find AoE is not outside of Necromancer for obvious reasons, but AoE is not really always interesting, just because it's almost more worthwhile to just focus one down real hard and real quick.
You were screwed.
God, I don't. What is that class? Because we couldn't kill her. He was like unkillable. Is a pyromancer? I was just fighting a pyromancer.
Oh, that's a healer.
Is it
Or
a healer?
Could be a healer.
It must be. It's got to be a healer. I couldn't kill her. And that's one thing I found in this game is that, like, especially Sunclair killer at 60, invincible, absolutely invincible. This Sunclair killer at level 60 ran from one side of the Warsun Gulch to the other with the flag, had 4 or 5 people on my team hitting her the entire way, and didn't die. It was so, and
Chronomancer healers are dangerous because they do damage when they heal.
Yeah.
And so they'll be healing, and especially as a melee, because they do damage next to them.
You were screwed.
Not just
right.
Not just like anywhere. It has to be next to them. So
right.
It's very dangerous. I was getting hit for 1,000 a hit, non-crit, from Chronomancer healer.
That's crazy. I've been actually a class I want to play because I think Chronomancer looks really kind of unique. Like you don't know what they're doing. Like when I see Chronomancers, I have no idea what they're doing. And I was saying earlier on the stream is like sometimes I know there's a healer in my body because the guy I'm hitting is getting healed, but I don't know who's healing him or how. So I'm like, where's the healer? You know? I'm getting targeted again. Can I trinket this? Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm screwed.
You were screwed.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I have some battlegrounds that are, that feel good. And then I have some battlegrounds that feel absolutely just terrible. Like awful. Like I'm constantly CC'd, I'm constantly rooted, I'm constantly getting blown up by two or three or four people hitting me at the same time. And it just feels bad, And I don't like that. I don't like feeling helpless, That's why I've always gravitated towards characters that are a little bit more tanky and have like decent survivability because I don't like being like stun locked for days. I just find it very not fun. And as I say that, I get stun locked and killed. Just get stunned, and boom, 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 dead. So, do you find on the Brigand, if there is a big team fights, do you find like you're standing at a distance doing damage at range, or no?
I'm a little bit more similar to how a Reaper likes to play, where I kind of go around back and go after the healers first, and then kind of run in. But
so you're still playing more like
I get
a rogue.
A little bit of healing. But yeah. If I play melee, then I'm gonna go back towards the healers anyhow, regardless of what kind of melee I play.
Yeah. Okay, that worked. I just tested the double cleave because when I did my dot finisher, it actually hit all three of the targets. So, and you said it's up to how many? Three max?
I don't know how many is max. I only had it at 3 stacks, so it said you could hit up to additional 3. But I don't know if it can go to 4 stacks or what.
Right. Okay, I'll try to test the 4. Probably against a PvE targets, or maybe. Well, here's a bunch of skeletons. I got like 4 skeletons here. Yeah, I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. No, it seemed to only hit 2 or 3. Well, let's try I don't know. The thing about the Gladiator is like really simplistic. Like I think it's a very simple class. The Templar feels like a lot more. You have a lot more stuff going on. You have not only do you have healing for yourself, but you can do the same thing. You can do the cleave, and when you heal yourself, it heals people near you. So you could heal like at least 3 people around you when you do your heal. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you can actually get some pretty strong heals. And then you can heal your teammate by charging them, and you get 3 charges of that. That heals them and you. So you could actually, like, cleave, heal, which is going to heal you and 2 other people. And then you could charge, like, some people. So you can do a lot of healing. And the damage is good, but it takes a little bit of time to build up the combo points, basically.
Yeah.
But the damage is, when you do your finisher, it hits very hard. But the one thing is, I haven't seen a lot of... You get kited a lot, basically. I haven't seen a lot of... there's nothing I have to clear roots. Like, if I get rooted or slowed, I'm slowed. Now, I do have a talent that I have 2 points in already called Courage. It says reduces the duration of movement slowing effects by 20%. But that's, you're still slowed for 80% of the normal duration, which is a lot, right?
Yeah.
So that to me doesn't seem that great. So, and then let's see. I got another talent point.
Yeah, I think
though.
of the few times that I've been up against Templars, I just push them back and then hit them with the blink shot, and then they aren't an issue anymore.
Yeah. So I've got Libram of Zeal, increases your melee haste and causes your damage abilities to reduce the cooldown of Righteous Upheaval. Okay, so that's good. So we've got a talent here that reduces...
You're not energy starved. I always feel like I'm energy starved.
On Templar?
Yeah.
I haven't really felt that. I mean, sometimes I am, but I don't know. Like, I can do...
Mine's only 21, but I just feel like I'm constantly waiting for energy so that I can hit another oath so I can build up my oaths.
Well, I know that I can go through my main rotation, and I have enough energy to go through the entire rotation. Which is... Although I was watching something when I was going to the bathroom, sitting on the toilet, and they didn't mention using Vindication in their rotation. They basically were doing Righteous Lunge, Condemn into their Righteous Upheaval. I like Vindication, although I'm not sure if it's how great it is, but it says...
What is Vindication?
It says strike an enemy with Zeal, doing 127 physical damage, triggering Zealotry, and granting an oath. And then the oath, it says oath, your damaging abilities have a 24% chance to trigger Zealotry. So basically...
Is it something to do with the amount of energy it takes? Like, are the other ones not 30 energy?
No, they're all... I'm not picking that out. No, they're all... I mean, Righteous Lunge is 40 energy, so... And then the Condemn is 30. So what I normally do is I do Vindication, and then I do Righteous... then I do Righteous Lunge. Then I do Condemn. And I can do Vindication, Lunge, Condemn 3 times, and do a finisher. And have enough energy for all of that, for that rotation. So I don't know...
Does that kill them, though?
I mean, no. I mean, if I do that, it's going to do a lot of damage, though. I mean, it's going to... Like, against, like a Necro, it'd probably take half their health off if I went through that rotation. But that's a Necro, right? There's so many targets that are way tankier, Like, if I do it against some stupid Reaper who's got some... I don't know what their fucking shield is, but it feels like it doesn't do anything, because they seem to absorb it. Same thing with the Knights of the Cox. The Cox have a shield too. But the Cox, once you get past the shield, they're really weak. It just takes a while to get past it. So talent choices here. I've got Chakra of Power. Melee attacks now restore 1 energy. So I've got this talent. So you wouldn't have this talent yet on your character. But at level 27, you get this one.
Oh.
Melee attacks restore 1 energy.
I didn't have that. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Well, I don't have it either. So I don't have it yet.
Oh, yeah, click to learn. Okay.
Yeah, but melee attacks now restore 1 energy plus an additional 2 energy when they critically strike. And then this next one here is reduces the cooldown of Testaments. And Oath Breakers now heal allies around... I'm not sure what an Oath Breaker is. Is that like a finisher?
It's your finisher.
Okay, so it now heal allies around the target for 20, so that's pretty cool. And I still haven't put the other talent point into Martial Paladin, which gives me another 5% agility increase and another 3% chance to hit increase. So I don't know. The Templar is one of those classes where I like the class, but it's not perfect. I still feel like the Starcaller was my favorite class as far as how it felt to play the Starcaller. I felt like the Starcaller needed maybe, it takes too long. The problem with a lot of the melee classes is it takes too long to build stuff up. A lot of them is, and by the time you build up stuff, a lot of times you're dead. It's just like it takes me like time to build up like on the star crawler you have to build up your stacks of stars to do your finisher. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it takes like time. It takes time to do it. It takes like maybe like 8 seconds to I got to do one ability like and then a star crawler you if you try to use the one skill that builds up the stars the fastest, if you by the time you hit 3 of them you're out of mana, right? Yeah. So it's very difficult. And then this class 2, it takes time to build. Although this class is better than the Starcaller, because the Starcaller I felt very mana starved. But the Starcaller has an ability that regenerates mana, but it doesn't do much damage. So you're spending time spamming an ability that doesn't do a ton of damage, just so you can get some energy, so you can actually do something to stack more stars. So then you can do your finisher that does the most damage. So it just again it takes too long. And then on this character, it doesn't take a super long time. My concern is that once people get stronger, that I don't know if this character is going to have enough survivability to last long enough. But I think it will. I mean, I watched a guy at level 60. And the reason I started playing the Templar is I was in a battleground with my Gladiator at 60. And when the battleground finished, the top DPSer was a Templar. And he had done 250,000 damage and like 65,000 healing. And I remember going 1v1 against him and thinking, wow, this guy's tanky as hell. Like, I couldn't kill him, right? And I hit pretty hard on my Gladiator, right? Most melee classes went against 1v1, I usually won most of the time. Like most Reapers I would beat, most Barbarians, if I could get to them, I would beat them. Other Gladiators I would beat, yeah. So I thought the Templar, I was like, well, Templar looks like they're pretty strong. And then once I saw some different tier lists, the Templar was almost always rated higher than the Gladiator. So I'm like, well, they seem pretty good. They do a lot of damage. They're rated higher than Gladiator. Might as well give them a try. And then the thing that turned me off about the Brigand was that I don't want to be stealthing. I don't want to be running around trying to stealth, because I want to be in the action. I want to be in there fighting people. I guess I don't have the patience to just run around and stealth that much. Although I guess you're not doing it a lot, but even you said you'll stealth behind the team and try to take out the healers.
I always stealth to begin with because it always gives me the option to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not stuck, because that's one of the biggest issues that I have with non-stealthers is you're just stuck with whatever you run into.
Yeah. You have to and that's why I want to be a character that's very tanky and like a bruiser, because I want to be able to go into any situation and hopefully, unless I'm completely outnumbered, have a chance to make an impact on the fight, Now, the Templar's got the nice ring, which puts people to sleep, so it's pretty strong in team fights, because you can put to sleep like 5-6 people in it if you get the ring on them. Yeah. So I'm gonna play the Brigand, I guess, a little bit more, maybe to like 30, and then maybe the Templar. And then maybe at that point I'll try the Brigand, but. I don't actually. Honestly, the Pyromancer I think is one. As far as casters, I thought Pyro looked like it would be fun. What did he have? Let me look at the tier list again. I don't think Pyro's very high on that list either. The problem is the only classes that are really high on all the tier lists. First of all, they're 1v1 tier lists, right? And I'm not really super. My goal of playing this game was not to do 1v1 arena, right? That wasn't my goal. I would much rather do like 2's arena. I've never liked 3's arena. 2's arena to me is much more fun. You do 2's with a partner, or to do like rated battlegrounds, but they don't seem to have anything like rated battlegrounds. So at least I haven't seen anything like that.
I haven't looked for it.
But let me look at that, if I can find that tier list again. It's right here. So he's got Fellsworn in the top. Fellsworn, Tinker, and Necromancer in S tier. I have no desire to play any of those classes, because the gameplay style of those classes isn't something that I would like. I could just tell. Like, this is the closest one would be Fellsworn, but I don't want to be some green ugly looking demon thingy. It just doesn't appeal to me.
I would consider Reaper to be the most, especially Harvest Reaper, because you can just stand there and be in combat.
Yeah, there is Reaper, and I thought about it. I haven't played it enough to get a feel for it at all. I think I'm only like level 3 or 4 or something. But it is in the A tier, and on this one he's got A tier, which he calls playable. He's got Barbarian and Reaper. I like his titles because
descriptions are funny.
His descriptions are kind of jank, because he's basically saying that 5 classes are playable or great, and everything else sucks. Basically, it's kind of what he's saying, or at least B tier, uninteresting. You know, he's got uninteresting. So,
Yeah, it's like, okay.
I mean, you're telling me that basically only 5 characters are worth playing? Is that what you're saying? But again, keep in mind, this is a 1v1 tier list.
Yeah.
Not a battle.
Something I didn't realize is that Tinker has this essentially proc on damage shield
Mm-hmm.
that I had never encountered until 60, and then all of a sudden I keep seeing ones that just keep getting this shield from I guess
Really?
getting a critical. It gives them like a 4 or 500 shield,
Yeah.
which in PvE is not that much, but in PvP that's a different story.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it works. I haven't seen it. Maybe I'll have to go log my Tinker and check out the talent.
I think
It's supposed to be a talent.
I mean, I gotta say the Venomancers are pretty cool looking. I don't never
Yeah.
really wanted to be a spider, but I watch Venomancers play, and they always do look. They look neat. I had one Venomancer cast so many mushrooms on me, and my whole body was encased in mushrooms. Like it was creepy looking. I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, right now Rod is pretty strong. That's the one that does a lot of the mushrooms, especially in a team play. They
Mhm.
can do decay, which will put like 10 mushrooms down. That 2 seconds after that they come out, they'll pop for a good amount of damage,
Mhm.
AOE, and they're uncapped AOE. So
Mhm.
that can be really dangerous. And then
Yeah.
it also that same spell will also put both their dots on 10 targets as well.
Yeah. Where does he?
They
Where
put
does
out a lot of pressure real quick.
does he? He has
But
guard.
monsters are pretty low.
Does he have? Where does he have Guardian in here? Does he not even have it
E.
in with D?
Was that E or D? I'm missing up the row.
Is this the Guardian, the little shield? That's
Yeah.
unplayed. It's just unplayed. Unplayed. So I don't know about this guy's tier list because the other guy who we know is very big into this game had definitely had Gladiator up in the C tier at least. You
Hold
know. No, not Tolduck. The other dude. He's done a bunch of tier lists and he's played a ton of games. This guy, the Gray Classic, right?
Oh.
And he had
Yeah, I was
Gladiator.
trusting Beltha because he had been doing high rated arena.
Oh, this guy
That's the
Baltha.
reason why I
Okay.
brought him
Okay.
up.
Well, this
Yeah.
guy apparently had been doing. He says he's been doing 1v1 like tons. That's what he said anyway. But yeah, I mean, I think my biggest reason for not playing the Reaper is there's so many. You know, I didn't want to be one of the
especially at
masses.
60.
There's so many Reapers. I was like, man, I just don't want to be one of. I don't want to. I don't even like it when I was playing the Gladiator and after they did the buffs and I started seeing like 1 or 2 Gladiators in my group. That irritated me. Like I'd be in a group of like 15 people and there was one Gladiator besides me and I'm like, damn it. Yeah, I enjoyed being the only Gladiator. You know. So
Yeah, I think it's at the point now where you'll see like a good portion of the high rated ones, but you'll almost always see 1 or 2 of the not high rated ones, which is good. But
Bobby just said that Balthazar also plays Ranger, Archery, and Brigand, which is I think what you said, Blue.
I haven't seen him do archery. I've only seen him do brigand.
Yeah,
I don't catch
Balthazar.
a lot of his streams, but partly because I can't understand him for
Yeah, he doesn't
like,
speak.
No fault of his own, but I
Yeah,
can't
he doesn't-
understand him, so it's
he
only
doesn't.
so much I can really stand.
He doesn't speak English. Early stage. Hey, Bobby, what do you think? So, what do you think about me trying to play the Brigand? Well, one thing that would be really fun is if we played together. I know every time we do Battlegrounds together, we never team up that much in the back because you kind of have your own way of playing, and I kind of have my own way of playing. I don't think we ever gel together. Like, hey, you know what I mean? We never seem to really
Yeah.
stick side by side, and plus, if one of us
It's 'cause you
dies,
don't play stealther, so I go into stealth and just sit there in a
Yeah.
situation, and you're
yeah.
like, all right, I guess we're here. We got to do something.
Well, I think what would be fun is if we
No.
both play the same class, because if we do that, we should be pretty
Oh,
much
yeah, that'd be
kind of
interesting.
approaching the battle the same way. Or I could play a healer, and then I would just shadow you and heal you. You know, that would be the other thing I could do. You enjoy Brigand the most so far. Bobby said he enjoys the Brigand the most so far. That's interesting. But you're level
For Ranger,
60.
yeah.
You're 60 on the Brigand, right? So, but which class do
Mhm.
you like the most? I mean, I know you always liked Venom.
I probably still like my Venomancer the most. I just like feel like I want to try something different just because it feels so much like a druid to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, you like to have some escapability. So, Bobby, since you play the Brigand, what kind of escapability do you feel they have? I'm curious what Bobby thinks because he says he plays the Brigand.
The question is you running polearm or daggers?
Yeah, and are you running polearm or daggers? I don't know anything about the brigand, but
Polearm gives you higher immediate damage. I feel like daggers give you more weapon oil enchantments or whatever they're called. Bushcraft, I think, is what they are.
I would definitely go
And
dagger.
also give you
Daggers
will give you the ability to do like stealth attacks.
Yeah, dagger
in
sounds
combat.
more like
Polearm, yeah.
my speed, you know. Sounds more like my playstyle.
Polearm
More
has
my
better
own.
damage.
Yeah.
I think more like 1v1 damage because it gets the essentially quad strike chance on wild strike, which is your sinister strike, and you get 50% extra bleed damage. And then there's a couple of abilities that require pole arms.
How many characters can you inactivate?
I have almost every
Oh,
single class
shit.
and multiple Venomancers.
You have a bunch inactivated, you said? No, I'm saying how many can you...
Yeah.
Because, like,
I
right
have
now...
almost every single class except... What do I not have? So once essentially what I'm saying is, however many you've hit your limit that made you deactivate, I've hit that limit, and I have every single class. And I have multiple Venomancers, partly because I wanted to keep the names, and one's just kind of there because I got to 32 on Nightmare 3, so...
I'm just going to deactivate all my ones that aren't really doing anything.
Yeah, that's what I do. I keep
Like-
them all deactivated unless I intend to actually play them.
Well, I have ones that have gear that I've mailed them in the mail, so those will stay active. So this is all right. Brigand gets a vanish, basically. So
They all have a vanish. It's on the class tree side, but yeah.
okay. So why? So Bobby says he runs the polearm. He says the bleeds are nice. Is the bleeds the polearm, or is it both daggers? Like,
You can get the bleeds with both of them, but there's a talent that gives you 50% increased bleeds when you're wielding a polearm, so it's more effective with a polearm.
they better let me be a freaking... Okay, thank God. You better let me be a night elf.
That's what my ranger is.
Because you know I love my shadow meld. Because it's so strong. Alright, so we got a brigand. Let's see. What color are we going to go with? Brigand. Do we want to go with the... I don't know what you call this. The one with the brown, crazy, fiery looking stuff. There's the dark skin.
My pyromancer's that skin.
Yeah, I had that on my...
appropriate for pyro.
Yeah, I think it is. I had it for my blood mage. I thought it was kind of maybe appropriate for blood mage, but...
Oh yeah, I can see that.
My favorite one is this one. I love this. This one here, I think, is my favorite night elf
Why would I
skin.
never see this? At
What?
level 6, Chronomancers get Babify. Transform the enemy into a baby, preventing him from acting for 8 seconds in PvP. It's polymorph.
Who does? A Chronomancer does?
Chronomancer.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody turned into a baby.
And it apparently removes harmful magical effects from the target, so it automatically dispels them, so it doesn't interrupt it. Because like polymorph, it'll break immediately.
Should I go with the... I've never had a night elf with braids before. You have a 30 chrono. Yeah, the chrono is one that's on my list of classes I kind of am interested in playing.
I'm interested only because I got completely destroyed on my brigand against a Chronomancer because I didn't interrupt their epoch fast enough, and they just...
What is epoch?
I don't know how it works. I just know they were spamming the spell called epoch, which is a heal on themselves, and I was taking damage. And I don't know what's going on.
I've seen it too. I've been fighting a Chronomancer and I've seen him cast epoch, and I did interrupt it once on my... But I just didn't know what it was. I had no idea what it was. I just knew it was a spell, so I interrupted. I was like, okay, I'll interrupt it. I didn't know what it was. The smushed hair. Do we want to go with the very crazy short hair? I feel like I always make my night elves look the same. I want to make her look a little different. It's a heal that gets faster with each cast, stacking up to 5 times. So he says they do it. It stacks up to 5 times, and then it bursts at 5 stacks, which causes damage to you. But I imagine they could cast it. They could precast it, meaning like if they see you charging them, they could like go ahead and cast it a few times before you even get to them, so that that 5th one can cause some damage. I definitely want to go with a different hairstyle, something crazy. We want to do the dual. Oh, we could go with a ponytail. Maybe we'll do that. Although I was thinking of doing the double braid, but nah. Let's go with the ponytail. This one. No, not that one. This one.
Chronomancer also has the wand spec, which I find to be an interesting
They have a wand spec? Is that what you said?
Yep. Apparently they're supposed to like main damage comes from their wands. I haven't played one, so
That sounds different.
yeah.
Wand spec. Maybe I should roll a Chronomancer.
So many classes to play, so little time.
So Bobby, well here, Bobby's played a Chronomancer to 30. Bobby, give me your take on the Chronomancer and why you don't play it. Basically a machine gun wand. It's a machine gun wand. Just like fully automatic wand.
That's funny.
So what are the specs with Chronomancer? We know there's a healing spec. I
And
mean,
then there's infinite, which I've seen on the charts. I don't know how it functions or works, but I know they exist.
time is healing. Okay. It's very pale skin. Infinite is the dot machine. He said it's a dot machine. Interesting. Artifer is the machine gun. So if I played Chronomancer, I would either do time or infinite. They really, the Night Elves have the coolest skin options out of any race, I think. They have so many different variations. Very easy to level a chrono if you play some PvE with PvP. Yeah. Ooh, check that out, Blue. That's kind of an interesting look.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I think my, if not is that skin or close to it, it might just be I wanted a darker skin just to try to like blend in, so to speak.
Yeah, because you're dark. Alright, so now I need a name for this ranger.
Yeah.
What?
As healer, they're going to target you real quick.
They will target who, me? What?
If you go Chronomancer and like go heals or whatever. But,
Oh, if you go heals, you get targeted. I haven't played a healer yet, so I haven't seen. And the hard part, I find that a little bit hard to believe because a lot of times I don't know who the healers are. Like, I can't tell sometimes, like, by the way they're casting. It's not obvious to me. Like, the only ones I see that are obvious, Sun Cleric for sure is obvious. And the Blood Mage because they shoot out the red tendrils. So those two are...
Sun Cleric is obvious, but how do you tell?
The Blood Mage. The Blood Mage.
No,
The Sun-
you said the Sun Cleric was
The Sun
obvious.
Cleric's obvious because if I go up and hit them, they're not doing damage to me, right? And I know they're not a tank.
Hmm.
So they're because they either do range DPS or they do healing, and I can look at them pretty quick and tell that they're not doing damage because I don't know, just their spells look different or something. I can usually just tell. And then also if I go up and hit them, they don't do any damage to me at all. So I'm like, okay, it's a healer, you know. But I mean, a lot of times I'll just look at the scoreboard and just see is this
Yeah, that's
is
what
it
I do.
you know is this guy doing damage, and if he's not doing damage, then I know he's I don't look to see if he's I look to see if he's doing damage first before even healing, because when I see Sun Clerics in battlegrounds, they're almost always caster DPS or healers. I don't ever really see tanks because tanks are terrible in PvP, especially the Sun Cleric ones.
There's a couple of tanks I've seen in the higher brackets.
I have
where
seen
they've
one.
Either got enough crew.
I did see one in a higher bracket
enough
once,
gear, or maybe something happens at 60 and they got enough going on.
Bobby's
I
saying,
always see them trying to be flag runners.
yeah, which they're but I told you I saw a flag runner that was unkillable, and he was a healer, and he was completely unkillable. And he was a healer, so if you're going to run a flags, you're better off being a Sun Cleric healer than a tank. He says Rune Master. You say Rune Masters are your worst nightmare, but are you talking about as a brigand or as something else?
Oh, as a chrono.
As a chrono? Okay.
Which makes sense. That's out of stealth burst ambush style, which against the caster that's usually sitting in the back with cloth gear, they can take some hits. Rune Masters, unless they
As a chrono,
outgear
yeah.
me and can one-shot me as a brigand, doesn't bother me at all. For the most part, they'll just annoy me a little bit momentarily while I'm stunned, and then I back them off and then go after them.
I did one of my old common character names, Shree. Shree, Shree. All right, so here we go with the brigand. But I've got to, of course, bartender. Let's do profiles. I think, let's see. Oh, we got the bow on my back. That's kind of cool. Does it always stay on my back? Ooh, this is neat looking.
Oh, yeah, I think so. And then eventually you'll get quivers as like almost like a aspect sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not quite aspects, but similar to like stance bar almost, and they will show up on your back.
Bobby's saying, which quiver do you use, Blue? He says, as a brigand.
As brigand, I normally kind of go switch between light and I think it's called skirmisher. Yeah, I think those are the ones that I use the most.
Oh man, my character's very dark colored. Check her out, Blue. She looks pretty cool though. There.
I don't know if that's the appropriate quivers to use, but those are the ones I'm using is either light for more attacks or physical or skirmisher for better physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
I think you get Skirmisher pretty early on.
All right, let's do a couple house cleaning things we got to do here.
Get your fell war chest, get your bags,
Mm-hmm.
get your pets out so you can call out the pets you need.
Yeah, just looking for this. Whoops. I think I already did that.
You already get your heirloom set up?
No, I'm gonna do that next. I am doing that next. I was just creating, getting my bags together here, setting up all my flight paths, all of this. I think this tabard might actually look good on this character because of the green. Look at that blue. The Fell Fused Tabard of Ascension. I think we're gonna use that one. That one looks really cool with this character.
You gotta hit your personal bank because you gotta relog to fully activate it anyhow.
I never use the personal bank. Like honestly, I never use it. I mean, I always have Hearthstones all over the world, so I just hearth to like a major city and use the regular bank. But
True.
But what is the advantage of the personal bank? You said it's separate than your main bank?
It's separate from your main bank, and you can use it in any resting areas. You don't have to go back to town.
Where is... Okay, I'm trying to find it. Is that something I have to pull out? I think it is.
Yeah, I just searched personal.
Okay. Okay, I just use that. Alright, let me log out, and we'll log on to my other character so we can get the transmog, or the set gear, whatever it's called. I can't think.
Heirloom.
The heirloom, thank you. I couldn't think of the name. We'll get the heirloom set. And then I can't play long because, like I said, my wife's probably on her way home.
Yeah, you're fine.
And then, yeah, I can see she's on her way home now. So I'm just going to play for like another 5 or 10 minutes. And then, I mean, I'm going to come back and play, but after my wife goes to sleep. She may come home and then go right to bed because it's already 9:40. I'm hoping she didn't have a bad time with her. Her dad was being a real dick. So he keeps blaming. Well, it's a long story, but he's just a jerk. All right. So Cheryl has the heirloom set. Okay, and oh my goodness, look at this inventory just freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie.
It's about to get really fucking crowded too once you open that box.
Well, we have some room here, so let's do this. We should be able to get rid of, hopefully, some of this stuff. I hope. Although we probably want to enchant some of this stuff. Let me do this. Let's do that. Alchemy?
You could put Strider on things like daggers or swords. What are you gonna... weapon are you gonna give her?
I don't know. What should I give her, I guess?
I don't think it matters that much in the beginning because you don't have a differentiation in terms of weapons until much later. Personally, I'd probably do daggers. Throw some striders on there, and then when you hit 30, you'll be able to get those activated.
So now that I've opened this up, do I need to? Are they now available in the?
You'll need to do the whole like transmog button thing, and then also you should have weapon tokens. That you can click on just one of them, and then it'll open up the window, and then you can choose your 3 weapons or however many weapons you want.
Okay, I can probably just send these tokens to the character, I would imagine.
Why? It's heirloom. Just choose your.
Oh, is it heirloom?
Weapons. Yeah.
Because I don't know what to choose. How do you beat Tinker?
Choosing daggers.
How do you beat Tinker?
Alright. At 60, I have no idea.
They're pretty tough at 60. I have killed Tinkers at 60 on my Gladiator, though. And the only way I've ever been able to beat him in Glad is get him stuck in my arena and then just burst him down. Because my Gladiator does hit pretty hard. But if I don't get him in my arena, because the arena is going to be about 7 seconds worth of stun, because it's like a 5-second stun. Actually, it's longer than that, I think. It's like a 5-second stun, and then if they're in it the whole time, then the next stun is like 1.5 seconds, and then it'll stun me a third time for like 0.5 seconds, so it's like a total of like 7 seconds. That's a long time to have a gladiator beaten on you.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably just go with the... Let's see.
My problem is that anytime I encounter a tinker, they never stay by themselves. So even if I might be able to 1v1 because I can put dirty blades and make their healing go down, they just survive long enough that somebody comes helps them. So I have no idea how to defeat them.
Attack power, crew strike. These are all the same, right? Yeah, they're pretty much the same.
Which one?
The bows are
Yeah,
the stats are the same.
Yeah, I don't even think there's just certain classes that can't use a bow. Like Witch Hunter can't use a bow, but can use a crossbow.
Well, okay.
If you're interested in being able to maximize it, I'd probably go with the crossbow because both of them can use it, and then you can just transmog it to be a bow, so you don't have to deal with the look of a crossbow. But that gives you the option to use it on a Witch Hunter later if you wanted to.
Okay, that makes sense. How many of these can I get?
You have 3 tokens. And remember, if you want to dual wield daggers, you only need 1.
Only need 1 dagger. So we would go with the agility dagger, the balanced heart seeker, right?
So you will have slightly less damage if you go with the Scarlet Crest, but you would have more
health. More health. Because it's got stamina.
There's that too. There is stamina, and I think that's another big point. But the slightly faster attack speed would give you more procs on your enchant if you want Strider or Crusader, and also more procs from your weapon oil thing, the bushcraft.
Well, what's the primary damage come from? Does it come from the weapon damage, or does it come from some sort of other source?
If you're using a polearm, it comes from Wild Strike, which is weapon damage. But if you're using daggers, it comes from a variety of sources. So it's not just a single point. It comes from...
what do you use? Do you use
I
polearm?
switch between the two. Because even at 60, it's only like 1 talent point for me to change between the two.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
Well, I've got a dagger. I've got a dagger already. Remember? Because did we get one already? So if we go into Vanity, I'm pretty sure there's already.
Do?
Pretty sure.
Oh, your cursor. Oh, it tells you if you own the Vanity.
Oh.
You can type in.
Yeah. I don't. Oh, so it's the Thrash Blade. That's what I have. Remember?
Yeah, you got the Thrash Blade.
I have the Thrash Blade. I mean, can we use swords?
Yeah. You don't have to choose your weapon now if you don't want to, because you can use swords. So you just need either the crossbow or the bow. You cannot use guns.
Well, we'll definitely get the crossbow. Because like you said, it can be used to cost multiple characters. And then, I just think dagger-wise, I would go with the Heartseeker because it's got agility. Plus, it's slower, so it's going to hit more. But you say you want the procs.
It's a 0.2 speed difference, so you're not going to see that much of a difference. Like
actually, the stamina is nice. I'm going to get the Scarlet, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then
you still got 2 tokens right now.
Yeah,
so
and that's all we
need. If you get
need.
the Scarlet and change later, you keep your token, or you can sell it. I think they're currently going for somewhere like 200 gold for a token.
Okay.
You'd have to check what the current price is if you decide to do.
So now I can I already did my macro to obtain appearances. These will be available now for my other character, right? Let's see.
Yeah. Did you do it after? I only see one showing up.
Yeah, I did it already once before.
Okay. I just didn't see it for
well, here's the Scarlet Chris.
Okay.
And then the other thing is the crossbow, so we just type in crossbow or...
Yeah, Nerubian...
I didn't do it for anything else. That's the only thing we did was those 2 weapons.
It doesn't have bow in its name. Oh, it does.
Ancient crossbow, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What I'm reading in your chat is that the transmog that was unlocked is not the same thing as your vanity being unlocked. Okay, that makes sense.
Getting a user
interface. The
transmog
name for that crossbow is Nerubian slave taker, staker, or something.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Let me see if I want to copy over some of Cheryl's bindings, I guess. Bindings and macros.
Yeah, this is why I never really encountered a problem with Tinkers until I hit 60, because you can only access this ability
At 60?
58.
58?
It's called Scrap Shielding is the talent. It's like the very last tier. One of the ones you have to choose between your last 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the class side, so every single Tinker can get this. Your critical strikes now grant you a shield that absorbs at 29, 54 damage, but I assume that scales, so you get high crit, and you attack frequently, roughly, because they have like the Gatling gun that does like almost no damage, but it attacks like every half second to a second or 3/4 of a second, so yeah, they're just proccing shields left, right, and center.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
Med pack. Toss a med pack to an ally, healing for 246 over 6 seconds and cleansing all bleed, poison, and disease effects. It has a 1 minute cooldown, but I'm curious. There's a talent to increase the duration of med pack by 100%. Almost felt like it could have been longer.
Okay, what else did I get? There's something else. We got the dagger. I guess we can just... No? Wasn't it Heartseeker?
No, you got Scarlet Chris.
Ah, the Chris. Okay. And we also got some rings, looks like.
Yeah, your heirloom set comes with a full set.
And then, what about
everything besides tabard and shirt comes with the heirloom set.
What's the armor called?
Shadowcrap.
Shadow. Okay, so we got
And
Shadowcrap.
don't forget about your necklace. Should be, I think, of the warrior.
Did I deliver that one already? Necklace of the warrior. Gloves. Hood.
Yeah, there seems to be, like, I almost get to the point where when I'm putting them on, I deliver it, go equip it, and then go deliver the next one, because I can try to deliver it too quickly, and it won't deliver the...
I have to click it twice. I had to click it twice for some of them.
Yeah,
and
there
then,
seems to be
what is
a built-in
this?
delay.
Astral Authority. What is that?
Is what?
Oh, it's that sword. Never mind. Okay, what was the last thing? The necklace.
Yeah.
I found it. Pendant of the Warrior. Okay.
You have your trinkets?
Oh, I have the PvP trinket. I think that's the only one I have.
No, you should have gotten Swift Hand of Justice with your heirloom set.
Oh yeah? Okay, got that. What else does it give you? Is it
full set?
Well, what's the other trinket?
You just get two of those.
Oh,
you can, like, deliver another one of those trinkets because it gives you health back on kill.
Okay.
And once you're high enough, it gives attack power or haste.
You can use 2 of them?
Yeah.
It doesn't expect the experience, does it?
Yeah.
You get 20% experience?
Yeah, that's why you want to get the heirloom trinket. Or the heirloom PvP trinket. Eventually. Poison, yeah, that's
I already have the heirloom. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is I already have it.
Oh, you already have that one.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you can choose whichever you want.
I just don't know. I'm pretty sure I have it.
ING insignia. INSIG.
Right here it is. Yeah, I found it. Yep, I got it. So it is this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that should give you 10%. It'll just be a choice of whether or not you want your PvP trinket or you want the health back.
I like the trinket. And we get the necklace. Bow. Do do. Do 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 do. Okay, and then we've got this and this. Are we dual wielding? We are. So we're gonna go with increase attack power by 1. 1.5, 2.4. So we probably want to go with 2. Yeah, let's just go with 2 Scarlet Chris's. See, Bobby, Blue knows me so well that if you would asked Blue, what would Julian do? Will he go with the polearm, or will he would go with the dual weapons? You would know. You would have known, right? That I would have gone with the dual weapons, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Because you just think he's like he's gonna go dual. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I don't have that macro. I was like, that's why I'm not getting the skins because I. All right, let me go to macros and see if this is all set up. Yeah, this is here. And this is 2. Cool, and then we can just do, okay, cool. All right. Let me, let's see if this works. Yep. Well, that crossbow's creepy looking. It's like alive or something. I don't know what these abilities do. Let's see. I generate an advantage. Strike an enemy wildly for 100% weapon damage plus 3. If dual wielding deals additional weapon damage with your offhand. Generates. What do you do with the advantage?
That's your combo points.
Aim for the skull.
Your third one will consume them.
Quick shot, instant shot. There's no range. Oh yeah, 5 to 30 yard range, 30 yard range. Okay. We've got Wild Strike. I hate how they're so inconsistent with like some words being like 2 words and some being like 1 word. Like Wild Strike is 2 words, but sometimes you'll see an ability to be Wild Strike, it'll be 1 word. I hate how they're inconsistent with it because it matters for my macro. I'm like, fuck. Like you'll have an ability that's Wild Strike, which is 2 words, and then there'll be an ability that's like Death Strike, and it'll be 1. Come on. I get all the Death Strike I could see being 1 word. Like Wild Strike, a good example would be Wild Strike is 2 words, and another one would be like Invigorating Strike, and it would be 1 word. They're just like not consistent.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, they're weird with their naming. And quick shot. Can I cast these while moving is the question.
Quick shot is instant. Yeah.
Oh, that's instant. Well, that's instant. Is this... They're both instant.
Yeah, I don't think there's any cast ones that you have right now. It won't be until much later.
Well, one's got a shorter range, though. One's 30-yard range, but one says 5 to 30. So quick shot can be used much closer. I'm assuming that's what that means. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, you don't get the no dead zone / no minimum rage until you choose Brigade as your talent.
Okay, I'm just trying to think what... Do you use quick shot a lot? Is that something you use like a ton?
Yeah, until you get to Brigand, essentially until you get to 10, yeah. It's either Wild Strike if you're in melee, or Quick Shot if you're not currently in melee.
Oh, and it's like a really short cooldown, too.
Yeah, it's just like your range Sinister Strike, pretty much.
And then the cooldown on 30 focus versus 40. Now, quick shot takes more focus than that. And and your Wild Strike takes 50 focus.
When you hit Brigade, you'll also get it to give you 2 combo points instead of 1.
Is there any method to the madness on which ability to use first here versus quick shot versus Skull Piercer?
Skull Piercer is a finisher.
Does it consume? Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so it does.
it'll
Okay.
consume.
All right, cool. I see that. So if it's a finisher, well, let's try this. Yeah, so what I like to do, like if I have some abilities like that, is I'm doing mouse wheel down for quick and mouse wheel up for the finisher.
And then eventually you'll get serrated shot, which is your ranged version of rupture.
Okay. It's so funny when we talk about these classes. We both do the same thing. We both refer to like WoW classes because I'm like, yeah, like Templar is like a rogue mixed with a paladin, and oh, you've got this finisher that does damage over time. It's like, yeah, I do this finisher and it's like rupture because I have a finisher on the Templar but the finisher it's like 30 seconds or something, or 20 or 30 seconds. It's like it creates a debuff that does damage over the span of like 20 or 30 seconds. It's very long.
That's a very long one. I don't think serrated is quite that long, but if you were to go archer, you can get talents that like your criticals will extend serrated.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it does that normally.
Okay, so far this seems okay. Right, I'm a super OP just kiting here, no problemo.
You also get a really strong weapon for level 1 or 2.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's a little bit of what it is.
Okay.
It'll taper off pretty quickly once you're hit like 15-ish when you can actually get like some BG blues. But you know, at level 2, you're used to white weapons or gray weapons, so that's what they're designed. That's what the mobs are designed for.
Now the next question is, how can we do a transmog that makes me look like a badass brigand?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be cloth. Let's do. Do we have a? I wish we had a black. We got the red.
I got an eye patch somewhere, and I love it from my brigand.
You like the eye patch? Yeah, I think I've got. I think I've probably got one of those. No, it doesn't look like I have an eye patch. Definitely want to go with the one shoulder. Where is it? Too bad I don't have the dark one shoulder.
I have 15 currently deactivated. Just because you were asking me about that.
You got what?
15 currently deactivated characters.
Wow. I think I've got 3 or 4.
And then I have 6 currently active.
Where's the? I should have a. This doesn't make sense.
City hums, it knows my secrets. I'm awake, tangled in regrets. Every scar I tried to hide led me here, nowhere to run tonight. There's a spark I can't contain
Okay.
I'm breaking through, leaving shadows, walking past the nights that tried to hold me. Every part of me is finally
I thought I had a brown one of these.
I'm standing.
I was sworn I did. I know I do. There it is. That one. There we go. And then... Oh, come on. I know I got it hidden. There we go. And...
Even when the night feels violent, corners of fear I can't disguise. Something in me finally feels alive. There's a spark I can
Oh
control.
wow, my wife's home. That's weird.
Running through my soul. I'm breaking through, leaving shadows, walking past the nights that try to hold me. Every part of me is finally awake. I'm standing, I won't break. No rewinds, no second.
Alright, my wife is home, so I'm going to jump off in a minute, but I want to see if I can finish this transmog real quick. Bracers. We may have to go with some sort of... Well, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, that looks cool. That actually looks really cool because you get to see the skin thing decoration on. And then cloak. No. I need like a dark reddish brown. We can actually just not show the cloak. And then we can not show the shoulders. I think. And then let's do the... Let's see if we can find a brown. I don't know if we can. Interesting. We won't show the cloak. And then we're gonna go with daggers, I guess. Wow, I don't seem to have a lot of daggers. There we go. We could do
I
axes.
had a whale moment, and I got these rose daggers I really like, but they're not practical, but they are kind of cool to look at.
I got some crazy outfit on. Hoochie Mom outfit. Doesn't look very good. My wife's home. It's so weird. I was tracking her, but the thing is, when she gets on the Suncoast Parkway, there's not good reception there, so it doesn't update on the Find My Phone sometimes. So it looked like she was like really far away. Then all of a sudden she walked through the door. So, but she's on the phone right now, so I'm still just mucking around with my wardrobe here. I don't like this transmog at all. We got to come up with something that looks better. I wonder if we could find. Ooh, I like that. But I don't think I have all the. What is it? This is the Griffin. I don't think I have all these items. Griffin. Let's see. Griffin. Please give me. Oh, we don't have the boots. Oh, the boots aren't that cool looking anyway. How about the chest piece? Do we have the chest? We do have the chest piece.
What is this?
This is the Griffin.
Oh,
Griffin male. I don't have the boots though. We'd have to come up with something else for the boots. And we'd have to come up with something else for the headpiece. Well, that might work. Yeah, the headpiece cracks me up. That headpiece is funny. Oh, they have different colors of it too. The thinking cap. Okay, let's do this and then apply. And then we're going to not show interface. We're not going to show the helm or the cloak. There you go, Blue. That's a very strange looking outfit. Yeah, her skin being so dark, it looked good in the character creator. I'm not as happy with it in game.
Hmm.
It just looks a
I think you can
little.
go to a barber shop and change your skin color.
Yeah, it's. No, but you can do the read. I mean, honestly, I'll keep it for now because I may end up changing the character name too, and it doesn't cost hardly anything to get the potion. It's like 5. I think it's 5 credits. So it's like
No,
$1.
I mean, I think you can actually just change the skin color. Oh,
Can you
no, you
change?
cannot.
I
You
don't
can
think
change
you.
hair color,
I don't
hair
think.
color, and piercings.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the character. I like the abilities so far. It feels pretty good. Yeah, I'm not really happy with the. It's just too dark. Look good in the character creator, but in game, it doesn't because of the any armor you go with it just doesn't look that great because it's too dark.
You don't have any contrasting on it, yeah.
And at this point, I could just delete the character and recreate, right? Because we don't have anything on here.
You'd have to put all that, like, deliver all the heirloom gear.
Yeah, and then
Well,
reset my UI, which is not a huge deal, but
Well,
actually,
if you use the same name, you don't want to have to you wouldn't have to reset it. But
no, we'll keep it. I actually have some potions already. I think on one of my other characters. I think like the ones that to like redo your look and everything and name and everything. I've got like I think I've got 2 of them on another character. I just have to find them. But let
I
me
think
go.
there's like only like 1 or 3 on the shop anyhow. If you needed to, they're pretty cheap.
What's this? The Savage harness. I think that's one of the other classes, right? Savage. Yeah, Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the barbarian. It's the barbarian
Yeah, that's what I was
set.
thinking.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, now we're talking. I don't see Savage gloves though. I guess it didn't have gloves. Oh, we could do the leather. This one. And then change the cloak. Oops. To the long one. This one. Where is it? There's one that I got that's really good. For some reason it's not showing up. This one. Now we're in business. And the helm. There you go, Blue. Hang on a second. Let me fix this. There, Blue. Check that out.
There you go.
All right, so now we just need a pet, which should loot everything. Yeah, I mean, I'll change that helm. We're not going to use that helm, but all right, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. I won't be gone that long. I mean, you'll probably be in bed, but I'll probably come back and play this character in a couple hours or something.
Yeah.
Get her to like level 10 or whatever. I mean, I've got probably ridiculous amounts of experience, right? And do we have the what was that other thing that we got? The XP buff that never goes off. Is that something? That's something I bought, right?
Yeah, or of XP.
Yeah. How much was that?
It's 10. I want to say it was 10 if you buy it from the shop. If it's not on sale. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So we can put this here. And we don't need this for this. Don't need that. Don't need that. We've got a skinning knife. I don't know why I have a skinning knife.
You also have a free profession called skinning. That's why you have a
Oh.
skinning knife, because you have bushcraft, which requires the use of skinning, essentially.
Okay.
And it is an actual free profession slot. You still get to choose 2 professions.
Okay. I actually like the barbarian set for this character. I just don't like the helm. So let's. No. The one with the hat, dude. No. I think it's a cool hat, but it doesn't match this armor unless we change the armor to be something else. We could go with just a dress. Make it. Oh yeah, we could go with this. Yeah. Oh, actually, that looks good. Let's get the leggings. I don't know. I'm spinning at this point because I need to get off. It'll let you transmog plate even though you can't use plate. Let's see if it does. Yeah, so it'll let you transmog plate even if you can't
Oh yeah.
equip plate. What are these? Tyrants. Ooh, the green's cool looking.
The Reaper's bullshit, man.
It's just too strong, isn't it?
I'm fucking coming this thing at 52 and I'm still killing people and I'm like, what the hell?
What?
This did
What do
not
you-
happen to my ranger.
What? Oh, you have 52. You're killing people. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Reaper's very, very strong. Like ridiculously strong. That's a bright green outfit. All right, well, I gotta go. I'll come back. I'll come back in. I mean, like I said, you won't be here, but I'll come back and play around on the brigand, the ranger. I'm gonna redesign my character though. I don't. That skin's too dark. It just doesn't look that good. And we'll check that
You'll
out.
have to think of a name while you're away.
Yeah. I'll think of a different name. Something to go with like the ranger theme. You know, like Broken Bow or. The names I've created for. I've used one name that I used was, what was it? I had one that was a really long name. It was something. Oh, it was Ren Farshot. That's a pretty cool one. So WREN Farshot, Ren Farshot. Just Ren's a cool name. Let's see. But let me jot that down before I forget because I might go away and come back and be like, what was that name I was thinking of? But yeah, I used Ren Farshot, which I thought was kind of a neat name. The one I created a long time ago. And then, of course, there's Amber Bow, which is kind of a nod to my wife. And then there's Broken Bow. So just different names. But Ren Farshot's kind of cool. I might go with that one. All right, I'll catch you. I could sit here all night. You know me. I will catch you guys later, people in the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll come back and we'll play the Ranger and see how far we get in a couple hours, probably. Peace out. See ya.